Strange today, but it's a happy Thursday here in Michigan. Thank you all for being here. Whoop. Let's see. Let's see if I'm live here. Let's see if I'm live. Oh, I am. I am live. Yippee. Okay. I'm live. Good morning, Cheese Mod. Let me grab my coffee here. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I just tried going live a little bit ago and it didn't work, so I just did it again. Now it seems to be working. I switched it from some different internet. So thank you for being here. It's a beautiful day. What we got here? Yeah, let me grab my coffee. I can put this over here in the sun, maybe. I don't know. You can see me better here. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Let me grab my coffee. Yeah, it's not too bad of a day out here. It's sunny. Who's here? Big Fish Lake. Okay, do we got anybody here? Got 5 viewers. Oh, my friend is here. Good morning, Barbie. Let's see, where should I put this at? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm a rhinestone cowboy. So how? I think Chrissy had a decent stream last night. I think I stayed up till past 2 and listened to her. And let me see. The camera don't look too bad. Yeah, it don't look too bad here. How's it look? Do 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 do. If anybody's got any questions about anything, let me know. I think tomorrow, Cheese Mod, I'm going to stream from Port Huron again. And yeah, last week, soon as we raided E-Rome, 2 big freighters came through from the south. It was crazy. Good morning, Barbie. Hope you're doing good in your pink high heels and your wherever you're at over there in the richest part of Manila. Let's see. Let's just show what we got here. It's blue sky day. Everything's getting green. We've got leaves on the trees. Oh, we got somebody out there fishing. Got a fishing boat out there. Yep, tomorrow we're gonna go from or we're gonna go over there at Port Huron and stream the Big Freighters. That's such a gorgeous place. Oh my lord, that's such a great place over there. I love it over there so much. It is really nice over there. So Dillman, where's Dillman, Philippines, Cheese Mod? Is that close to where Chrissy lives? Dillman, 93 degrees. That's kind of warm. I got a little frog in my throat. I had a little stuffy nose and my runny nose. Maybe a spring cold or something. Sugar Lenny, good morning, Sugar Lenny. Oh, it's the QC Science Gardens. Oh, cool. Hope you're doing good, Sugar Lenny. Happy Thursday. Hope things are good in New York. Have you had your coffee yet? Yeah, we're just here. Beautiful blue sky day. And you can hear the birds. I think you can hear the birds. I can hear the birds. No coffee, just signing in to work. Oh, yeah, you gotta have coffee. Signing in to work. That's I went to work. What's today? Thursday. Yeah, I worked Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. No, I didn't work Wednesday. Yes, I did work Wednesday. Did I work Wednesday? What was yesterday? Yeah, I worked yesterday. I had an MRI on my eye. What day did I have that? I think Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, I had an MRI on my eye, which I have every 6 months. I have one, and I had that on one day this week. And so then next week, I have to go to the doctor early Wednesday morning to have him look at the results. And then the following Wednesday morning, I got another doctor's appointment with my other eye doctor, just like a regular vision test or whatever. And then next Thursday, we got a nice meeting with a new customer at work. So I'll stream on Thursday, but then I'll probably have to go to work afterwards. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't. It's not giving me any problems. Of course, I won't have no sight in it. I have the oil bubble in it, and they just take the MRI to try to look at the lesions that are in there to see if they're changing size at all. And but they can't see it very good with the MRI or any of the scans they do because of the oil bubble. Because the stuff is behind the oil bubble, and they can't see through the oil bubble. He says I can see big changes if there are any, but I don't see any big changes. But I'm looking for small changes, and with that oil bubble there, I can't see any small changes. So he actually recommended he wanted to take the whole eye out. I'm like, I don't think I want to do that. I'll just keep it. I don't know. Yes, I got a haircut. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, I got a haircut. Actually, I got a haircut yesterday. It was getting kind of long, so I got a haircut. In Switzerland, thank you. I saw that you guys were live the other day doing your hang gliding, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, I got a haircut on yesterday. Yesterday at lunchtime, I went and got a haircut. They have the hair places. They all have everything's online. You go to McDonald's, you pull through the drive-through. They say, "Did you order online?" I'm like, "No, I'm at the drive-through." You walk into the hair place. Did you check in? They say, "Are you Sean?" No. "Are you Fred?" No. "Are you that?" No. "Well, didn't you sign in online?" I'm like, "No, I didn't sign in online." "Well, what's your phone number?" So I give him my phone number. He says, "Is this you?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Okay, we'll put you in line." Thank you. Yeah, they put like it's short on the sides and kind of short on top. I don't know if you can see it very good. Let me go over in the sun. We can see it better maybe. Maybe you can see it better here, except the sun's in my eyes. But yeah, so it's short on the side. I always take the sideburns right up to the glasses. And I just, it's just hair. No big deal. But I like it when it's shorter, because when it gets long, it's just, it's a pain. I always got a butch haircut when I was a kid. My dad always gave me butch haircuts, and I hated them. Me and my brother both got butch haircuts. My dad would take us down in the basement and shave our head. Yoga management. Who's that young punk? Yeah. Thank you, Yoga. How's things in Montana? Oh. How things in Montana? Oh, who's the young punk on the camera? Yeah. Do I look 25 years younger? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, maybe I do look 25 years younger. I don't know. I got to get some tomato juice here. Oh. And some coffee. Coffee is life. Yeah, it's a pretty nice day here, you guys. I was just mentioning that tomorrow I think I'll stream Sydney from the Blue Water Bridge again. Start as close to 9 as I can. Usually I'm there like about 10 minutes after 9 or so. I can't really get there right at 9. I try. Every week I think I'm going to get there at 9, and then I'm a little bit late. But about 10 after 9. And last week we rated out about 12:30, quarter to 1 to E-Room Kim. And soon as we rated, I'm sitting in the car watching E-Room stream. I look up and there's a freighter going by. I'm like, oh my Lord! I jumped out, took a video of it. I'm like, what's the odds of that? Got back in the car, looked up, here comes another one. 2 freighters came through within like 20 minutes after we rated. So I think this week I'm going to stay longer. I'll try to maybe stream to like 1:30 or 2, because I looked on that app and I didn't see them. So I don't know if they just show up as small boats. I don't know if I don't know how to read that app clear or what. But I looked on the app and I didn't see any boats coming. But they were there. 2 really big, nice ones too. 2 nice ones. Yeah. May showers. Well, how to say? What did the Mayflowers bring? Pilgrims. April showers bring Mayflowers. What did the Mayflowers bring? They brought pilgrims. Oh, yeah. Chrissy's in the house. Good morning, Chrissy. Woohoo! I gotta go show Chrissy my new haircut. Everybody's commenting on my haircut. Chrissy got a haircut yesterday. So there it is. The sun's in my eyes, but yeah, I got it trimmed up to the glasses. I got it cleaned off the top, and here I am. I got a little runny nose, maybe a little scratchy throat. And I was stuffed up. My nose was running. But I think, it's maybe just allergies or spring cold or whatever. No big deal. But yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow from the Blue Water Bridge, Chrissy. Another long stream. And you had a nice stream last night. I added that new command in, like every song. Every song is my favorite. Oh, you can't hear anything? Can anybody else hear? Can you guys hear? Or is it just Chrissy? Oh, it's Chrissy's signal? Okay. Okay, thanks, Yoga. Yeah, Chrissy had a great stream last night. She sang, she starts out with the Rhinestone Cowboy songs. As soon as she goes live, you turn into her channel and she sings, I'm a Rhinestone Cowboy. She plays those 2 OPM songs right away. They're so cool. I'm good, Chrissy. I'm excellent. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm so glad that 2 nights ago I didn't have good signal. 2 nights ago didn't have good signal on your stream, and even this morning I tried going live once before I went live, and it wasn't working. So I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, it's a blue sky day here. Maybe we'll play words later after in the stream. I'm not sure. But yeah, so if guys got any questions, it's a beautiful day here. Let me give everybody a tour here. I don't know if you can hear the birds. I hear some blackbirds. I hear some blackbirds. I might have to work on putting the dock in this weekend. I'm not sure. I can hear some geese in the background. I can hear some geese. What about you, Yoga Management? You got any plans? Have you stopped at Euro Dad yet? I was in a stream yesterday for a little bit, but I didn't see you. But he streamed. He actually streamed twice yesterday. He streamed early and he streamed late. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What a beautiful day. What a gorgeous day, you guys. What a gorgeous day. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. We can just talk. Yeah, I seen King Cobra was in your stream last night, Chris. As soon as he came in, he's like, I gotta go to bed. Oh, that was cool. He like showed up. He showed up, and then he went to bed. Do, 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 do. Oh, we got the blue jeans. Let me see what I got. See the blue jeans. The blue jean emotes. Yep, there we go. It says no plans. It's raining. I haven't caught Euro Dad live, but I did watch one of his older VODs. Clever idea for yeah. He was talking about that in his. Actually, what he did yesterday is it was somebody's birthday. They had a long birthday stream, and on their birthday stream, they were interviewing different streamers, and they interviewed Euro Dad to ask him some questions and stuff. And he started streaming. He's been streaming for some time now, and he said that because one of the questions was, what recommendations can you give to like new streamers or whatever? And basically, he said, I think that one of the most important things he said, which I agree completely, is he says, be happy. He says, be happy and have fun on your stream. And get rid of any negative people in your stream. He says, if there's any negative people in your stream that's bringing the happiness down, he says, get rid of them. He says, I'm not sorry I banned anybody. He says, everybody's my streams are happy. He says, we don't want people coming in complaining about their day and all this stuff. He says, we're coming in here to have fun and be happy. And another thing he says is just keep doing it. Do what you like. That's having fun. And he says, whether you got 1 viewer or if you got 1,000 viewers, he says, just, have fun and people will see that and they'll come. And of course, he also said about collaborations. He says collaborations help because other people can see you, because he was on this lady's birthday stream. So, of course, her viewers saw him, and then she had all kinds of different people coming in and rating her. So then everybody could see him, and then if they thought they liked him, they might give him a follow or whatever. But, yeah. But I think just, having fun is the most important thing, which I certainly do. And I know I have so much fun at Chrissy's stream. Oh, my Lord. Like every song, Chrissy. What can I say? Every song. Yeah, Dadly advice. Yep. Yeah. And what was because he was saying about his game shows, because he does like the match game and all the old game shows. He said that when he first started streaming, he says he's seen all the people playing a different game, like the shoot 'em up games, whatever they're playing, game stuff. He says there's all kinds of those game, streamers. And he says, and of course, he's not a singer, so he really couldn't sing. And he said that when I first started, there was somebody else doing something like what he does. He says, and I thought that was a good idea. He says, but they didn't, I kind of had my own ideas how to do it. Like I say, because he has all kinds of polls and he's got, I mean, it's really all kinds of stuff. Lots of viewer interaction. And he does a good job. He does a good job. Elvis, good morning, Elvis. Speaking of another streamer, good morning, Elvis. Glad you're here. Do 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 do. Let me give Elvis a shout out. Oh, Cheese Man's doing. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. It's a beautiful day here. Let me show you the what we got here. It's a pretty nice day. Pretty nice day. Yep. Yeah, Chrissy's here, Sugar Lenny's here, Yoga's here, Sydney's here. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to stream from the Blue Water Bridge again, Elvis, for like probably a long stream. I'm going to try to do like maybe from 9 until 2 maybe, or 9 until 1. I'm not sure. Like I was telling him, I did it last week, and as soon as I stopped, 2 big ships came by. We had 2 ships come through when I was streaming, and then 2 more came through when I was done. Yeah, Chrissy, I'm fine. Yep, I'm fine, Chrissy. Thank you. Yeah, I have my throat's a little hoarse, maybe it's scratchy, but I'm good. I'm good. Oh, sports fans here. Woohoo! Good morning, sports fan. Let me get rid of this. Today is actually my anniversary here, so let me do that. Happy anniversary. Sydney just subscribed for 15 months in a row. Woohoo! Yeah, peekaboo there, sports fan. I gotta drink my coffee. Oh. Yep, thanks, Cheese Mod. Thank you for the and Cheese Mod, thank you so much for being here as usual. And you had a stream, I think. Well, you streamed under Stormtrooper Patrol. You streamed under last week, I think, one day. Neon. Yeah, you went live there last week, or was it earlier this week? I'm not sure. It might have been. I think it was this week, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe Monday morning. I can't remember. Or Sunday morning. Yeah. Let's go for a little walk here around the deck. See. So. You can hear the blackbirds. You can hear the blackbirds. And I can hear some geese in the distance. You hear the geese. Look at you see the clouds way in the distance. I can hear some geese. And I can hear blackbirds up there. Yeah, it's a really nice day here. A really nice day. Here's some more geese. Yes. Yes, we have the we have well, I don't know what I mean by mixed, but we have the blackbirds and we got the starlings. And not very many people like the starlings. The starlings, the European starlings are, they take over everything. They take over the feeders. They take over everything. They are a pretty nice bird, though. You can hear some geese. Debbie's here. Good morning, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Thanks for following Chrissy. Yeah, I think she rated you like a couple nights ago or a couple mornings ago. You must get up awful early in the morning when you do that kayaking. And I see you followed Chrissy, so thanks a lot. And maybe you can stop at one of her streams sometime. She goes live around, of course, it's probably late your side, like around midnight. I think you're in Massachusetts. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here. Blue sky. And tomorrow I'm going to stream on Sydney do the freighters, the over in Port Huron from maybe like 9 until 1 or 2 or something. Do, 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 do. Yes. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. Yeah, yoga. Debbie's. I think Debbie, you're basically an IRL streamer. I think every time I saw you live, you are in a kayak. And so you get lots of kayaking in. I don't know. I think you might play the piano too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here. And thanks for. Oh yeah, we rated you last week, didn't we? I think we rated you last week, Debbie. If I remember right. You play the piano when you get brave. Okay. Yeah, we had a piano when I was a kid. We had a piano in our house, and it was like my mother's piano. Well, it was actually my grandma's piano. It was my mother's piano. And with a piano's kind of like stay in the family. There's like, you can't sell them. They're too big. So basically, if you get them in somebody's house, they just kind of like stay there. So my mother could play it, and then my sister took piano lessons, and she could play pretty good. But I think she should have stuck with it. But she just didn't like, she didn't like her piano teachers. Some of these piano teachers are pretty strict because they're old people and they got their ways and whatever. But yeah, we had piano for a long time. I never played it, but then finally, I'm not sure what happened to it. I think they end up giving it away or something. But yeah, piano's nice. I like the sound of pianos. Yeah, you can hear the blackbirds, the red-winged blackbirds here. That's a walnut tree there. That's a black walnut tree. That'll have black walnuts trees. That's an oak tree there. That'll have acorns on it. And of course, we got a white pine tree and then a maple tree here. There's a maple tree. So yeah, I've got lots of trees. They're all getting their leaves put on them now. All the leaves are popping out. Yep. So I guess we're just hanging out talking today. I didn't put any food out for the birds or the squirrels because right now the raccoons have all woke up, and if you put, the raccoons are, they'll come in and take everything over. In the wintertime, the raccoons are sleeping, hibernating or whatever, and but as soon as the raccoons wake up, don't feed too much no more. But yeah, I think that's a card. I think that might be a cardinal, that one that's singing. Which tree does the squirrels live in? Mostly the squirrels will live in the oak trees. The oak trees got the acorns, and the oak trees the leaves stay on the oak trees for a long time. The leaves might stay on an oak tree all winter long. And so the oak trees, when the branches break off, you get like small branches with a clump of leaves. And so that's how the squirrels like to build their nests. They'll go into a oak tree and they'll chew off a branch like maybe this long with a bunch of leaves. And they'll take it up and they'll build their nest. So their nest is built up in the top of an oak tree with all the branches that they've chewed off, and they make like it's like a big clump. Almost looks like a big beehive, but it's a big squirrel's nest. And they mostly in the oak trees. But they'll also build a nest in like if there's a hollow oak tree with a rotten spot inside, or somewhere where maybe a big woodpecker have chopped it, they'll build their nest in a hollow part of an oak tree too. But yeah, they like the oak trees, of course, because of the acorns. But around here, if you're not careful, if you got openings in your house, they'll come into your house and build a nest in your house. Yes. Yeah, the oak tree, yeah, that, and there's two different types of oak trees, Yoga. We got the white oak tree, the white oak, and we have the red oak. And I've said this before, the white oak has, the leaves are rounded on the ends. The lobes are rounded, they're white. And the red oak, the leaves are pointy. And so it's pointy, so if you stick yourself with the red oak leaf, you might get blood. You probably wouldn't, but that's how a way to remember that a red oak's got the pointy leaves, and a pointy might give you blood. I think I just heard a fish jump. Yes. Yes. If you search squirrel's nest, especially in the fall, there's a squirrel season. I haven't hunted squirrels in a long time. I used to hunt squirrels with my dad. My dad was a squirrel hunter. And there's two types. There's two ways to hunt squirrels, and squirrels are delicious to eat. They are good. Rabbits, squirrels. There's two ways to hunt squirrels. You can kind of go out in the woods and just sit down and be quiet. Sit down and be quiet. Because if the squirrels see you in the woods, they're gone. So you gotta find a spot where there's like maybe lots of acorns and oak trees, and you just sit down and you be real quiet and real still. And hopefully the squirrels will come around. The second way, which is very rare, which is what my dad did when they was a kid, they actually had a squirrel dog. It wasn't a rabbit dog, it was a squirrel dog. And the squirrel dog would take it out in the woods, and the dog would run through the woods, and it would find the scent of a squirrel and chase it and tree the squirrel. So it would chase the squirrel through the woods until the squirrel went up the tree, and then the dog's at the bottom of the tree barking. But the squirrel, once it gets up in the trees, it's going across branches, jumping from one tree to another tree, and a good squirrel dog will watch up in the tree, and they'll watch the squirrel in the tree go from tree to tree. But that's rare. To have a good squirrel dog is really rare. That's really, really rare. Yeah, you have to look at the stick nest. Yep. Yeah, they'll build. Let me do an AI and let me see. Let me try. Let me do an AI on a squirrel nest. AI. How do squirrels? You guys are learning. You guys are learning some good stuff here today. How do squirrels? How do squirrels build nests? Build their nests. Let's see what it says. It's all do-it-yourself with those trees. Tiny twigs, leaves, and some fuzzy stuff. Yep. It's yes, you're right. Every dog will chase a squirrel. if it sees them. But the secret is, I mean, I guess if you took a dog out in the woods, the squirrel dog will look for the squirrels. It'll smell them and track them and find them. Yeah, but yeah, every dog will definitely chase squirrels. Yeah, no question about that. No question. Oh, here comes the pontoon boat. Here comes the pontoon boat coming by. Somebody's out there in their pontoon boat. I think you'll be able to see him. There they are, coming out from behind the... There you go. There's a pontoon boat. Yeah. Yeah, they got the professional squirrel dogs. Oh, I love it. Yeah, beautiful day for a pontoon ride. The weather is really, really nice. Blue sky day. Yeah, and tomorrow's supposed to be warm too. That's why I wasn't sure if it's gonna go to Blue Water Bridge again tomorrow, but the weather is supposed to be really warm again tomorrow. And then Saturday, Sunday is going to be cool. I think the forecast for Saturday, Sunday is getting cool again, but tomorrow is supposed to be really nice. So that'll be cool. Hydrate. All right, I seen that. Thank you, Yoga. I'm gonna hydrate with my tomato juice. Got my tomato juice here with my insulated mug and ice in it. Oh man. OML. OML. I love my tomato juice. And I love my coffee. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. Walk like an Egyptian. Okay. I haven't been practicing cheese mod, but I have seen somebody else do something on their stream where they kind of walk like an Egyptian, and instead of going do 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 do, they did it like this. Do 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 do. Walk like an Egyptian, cheese mod. Thank you for the redeem. Maybe they were pretending like they were a cat. I think the Japanese streamers, they put their fingers up like this, like they're cats. Maybe we can get EC to add dance like a kitty cat on his stream. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Thanks for the redemption, cheese mod. Thank you for being here, everybody. It's a blue sky day in Michigan, and I can't wait for tomorrow. Oh my Lord, I can't wait for tomorrow. I love it over there at the Blue Water Bridge. It's gorgeous. I love that sky, the bridge, the water, and when the ships come through. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Do 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 do. And I gotta use my Chrissy command. Do 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 do. Of course, we got Chrissy's family. You guys, I'm not sure if anybody's following Chrissy's daughter, but her daughter Andisu. Oh yeah, yes, it's very active, and it's going to get more active. It's going to get more active in the coming weeks, because of course on Friday is probably a pretty good day for me to stream over there because it's not too busy. I really haven't been over there on a Saturday or a Sunday, but I gotta believe Saturday or Sunday, it's really busy. I'm thinking it probably is. And it's been busy in the summer on Fridays too, but it'll be getting busier. But yeah, those freighters. Oh, listen to this one. Okay, Cheese Mod, listen to this one. Okay, here you guys, listen to this one. I think it was 2 streams ago when that one ship came down. Mim Loss was there. Mim Loss told me what ship it was. It was the John something ship. And when I was streaming, I took a picture of it. I took a video of it. I posted on Facebook, and one of my buddies commented on it. Can you say happy birthday to my friend Jackson? Of course I can. Jackson, not only can I sing say happy birthday, but I'm going to sing you happy birthday. And Jackson, I hope that your ankle gets healed and he completely gets better, and we'll be praying for him. So let me sing you a happy birthday here. Happy birthday to you, Jackson. I hope your ankle gets better, Jackson. Happy birthday, dear Jackson. Happy birthday to you. You're so lucky to have a friend like XEM Spritz. You're so lucky to have a friend like SEM Spritz. You're so lucky to have a friend like SEM Spritz. Happy birthday, Jackson. Okay, Spritz, let me look at you, and I want to see if you're a streamer or whatever what you might be. You're creative. You can follow, and if you want. Oh, your last live was 2 weeks ago. You're streaming any game. Wow. Wow, thanks for the follow. And Jackson, please follow Chrissy. Please follow Chrissy Cheese. She is an amazing singer and friend and person. So yeah, happy birthday. Let me give you a shout out there. What are you? XM. Okay, let me give you a shout out, XM. Okay, so XM has recently been streaming, and I'm gonna follow you, sir. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna give you a shout out. Let me give you a shout out. Do 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 do. Where can we give you a shout out? Okay. Thanks for following. Let me follow you, and I'm gonna give you a shout out too. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh yeah, somebody, you can take care of him. Let me take care of him. You can get rid of him, maybe. Okay, thank you, Cheese Mod. Okay, and of course, please follow Chrissy. Who else is here? We got somebody else in here. Can you send my friend Zach Maloney 3 big booms because he drove his car into a brick wall? Well, of course I can. Boom, boom, boom. I hope he didn't get hurt. I'm hope he didn't get hurt. Let me make sure I follow you. Okay, I just followed you, XM. I followed you, and Blue Jeans will follow you after the stream. And Cambrew, let me see. Cambrew, you can follow too if you'd like. And you can follow Chrissy Cheese. But yeah, so, oh, you did follow. Thank you. So yeah, please follow Chrissy, you guys. Please follow Chrissy Cheese, you guys. She's an excellent streamer. And here's her remote. This is her remote right there. So Cambridge, I'm a great guy. Well, thank you. Says, can you send my friend Zach Maloney 3 big booms? Because how did he drive his car into a brick wall? And follow Sydney too, you guys. Sydney is me. I'll be streaming tomorrow from the Blue Water Bridge, and I got a clip here. how do I get the Northern Adventure? The Northern Adventure. There's a clip. Yeah, okay, there's a clip from the Northern Adventure. Yeah, so follow Sydney. That's me. I'll be streaming tomorrow from Port Huron, Michigan. And Cheese Mod Forever is also a streamer. Cheese Mod Forever is an IRL streamer from Ireland. So that's what we do here, you guys. If you're not familiar, what we try to do is have everybody get follows, and he drove it straight into the wall. Oh my Lord! Was he intoxicated or what? Or did he lose control or fell asleep? I know that sounds bad. I truly hope he's okay. I truly hope he's okay, you guys. Scotland. I'm sorry. Yeah. Cheese Mod is from Scotland. What did I say, Chrissy? Yeah, Cheese Mod is from Scotland. He does IRL streams. Plus, he's a great moderator for us. He's doing really good. He's chilling right now. He's in recovery. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. Let me give you a little show around here. I stream about every Thursday the same time for maybe a couple hours. And then on Friday, I'll stream as Sydney from the Blue Water Bridge for maybe longer. But yeah, this is Big Fish Lake here. This is Michigan. Ireland? Well, that's where Paul's from. Ireland? No. Scotland. Oh, my Lord. So yeah, this is Big Fish Lake here. Oh, and we're on my deck here. In the wintertime, you'll feed birds and stuff. And if there's any other streamers in the chat, you guys just chat out so our new friends can follow you. I want to look. Paul's from Ireland. I want to see if Chrissy Cheese has got where are you at, Chrissy? Right here. You guys make sure you follow Chrissy. You guys follow Chrissy. Come on, you guys, follow Chrissy. I'm left. Yes, I am left. Please follow Chrissy, you guys. Folks from both Scotland and Ireland are in here. Wow, that's neat. Yeah, Paul is from Ireland. I don't think he's in the chat. Oh, anyway, back to my story. Anyway, that ship was coming down, and I posted on Facebook. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find what he said. Let me see if I can see what he said. What did he say? He said, what did he say? He said, oh, I can't remember what I don't see it. But basically what he said was his daughter-in-law was driving this ship. She's the captain of the ship. His son went into the Merchant Marines out in like Massachusetts, which the Merchant Marines are the sailors that sail the big cargo ships. And when he was out in the Merchant Marines, they have it's a co-ed, or maybe they have a separate school for girls and boys. But anyway, he met a girl there that was doing the same things that he's doing, and they got married, and she is the captain of that John Boland. And he says, I can't believe that you took a video of that ship. He says, my daughter-in-law, Helen, I think he said her name is Helen. My daughter-in-law, Helen, is the captain of that ship, and she was driving that ship. So when I was on the stream, I replayed that video, and I says, I hope he blows his whistle when he comes by. Well, I was wrong. It wasn't a he, it was a she. Oh my Lord, how cool is that? Unbelievable. What a small world. What a small world that is. Speaking of Irish, here's an Irish setter out here, you guys. Oh, it just ran into the yard. Yeah, you guys, follow Chrissy. Yes, yoga. A very strange coincidence. Yeah. My uncle was in the Merchant Marines back in like World War II. And they took all the merchant ships and they turned them into working for the military. So like all the ships that were merchant ships, even though they were still merchant ships, and even though they weren't active military, they were in the war. And that's what always bummed out my uncle. My uncle always said, we were in the war just like all these other people. He says, but we never got recognized as veterans. Never got recognized as anything. He says, all our ships were turned into military ships for hauling cargo and munitions and sailors. And he says, we were out over there getting shot at, and our ships were getting sunk. He says, but we never ever got recognized as being military veterans. So that's just a little story. Thank you, Chrissy. We got my neighbors cutting his grass. Yes. Yes, you're correct. Let me go in a house where it's quieter. Let me go in a house here where it's a little bit quieter. Yeah, the Merchant Marines is... The Merchant Marines are a very... What's the word I want to say? I can put the camera right there. But yeah, the Merchant Marines are a very important part of history and of, what's the word I want to say? A very important part of, of everything. So like in the war, all those ships was used. They should be recommended as vets, I would think. Yeah, Paul from Ireland was in the stream maybe last week or whatever. I'm going to actually sit down. Let me lower the camera. Let me sit down here, you guys. I'll sit down and talk. Do 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 do. Oh my Lord. It's a beautiful day. Can you see outside? Yeah, you can kind of see outside. So thanks for being here, you guys. Been live for nearly an hour. What were the two watercraft leaning on your shed out there? Oh, the two watercraft on my shed. Okay, cool. Those are, let me show you. Those are kayaks. They're actually in the neighbor's shed. There's two kayaks. There's like one kayak and then a wakeboard, like a stand-up paddle board where you stand up on it and you got the long oar. And of course I have a canoe and a rowboat and another canoe down there, yeah. Yeah, so there's Don's out there cutting his grass. Yeah, so there's I really like yoga. I actually windsurf. I haven't windsurfed in a while, but I love to windsurf. I love stuff that doesn't have engines, stuff that doesn't have gas, because gas engines are such a pain for them to to start. And let me see what's going on here. So I really like the I have streamed from my canoe. One of my first streams, I streamed from my canoe, and it was really tricky because I had to I don't have really good service out there, but I had good enough service, and you got to I kind of tried to rig up a place to hold the camera, so the camera is kind of I'm not sure if I had the camera looking at me. I think I had the camera looking away from me, so I was showing where the canoe was going, but it wasn't pointed directly. It wasn't pointed directly at the end of the canoe. It was kind of shifted off to the side. But yeah, I did do a canoe stream, but it's hard. It's hard to do that. I could probably do it easier now with Cheesemod as my mod, but back then, Blue Jeans was my mod, and I didn't have, you can't really operate two phones, and I didn't have service and all that good stuff. Yeah, canoeing is a lot of fun. Canoeing is a lot of fun. My second canoe I have, my boss where I used to work gave it to me. He had it in the basement of his house, and he used to use it when his two boys were younger. And once they got old and went to college and got jobs and moved out, he never used it anymore. He knew I lived on a lake, so he says, "You want that canoe?" I'm like, "What?" He says, "I got a canoe." He says, "You can have it if you want it." I'm like, "Sure." So I went over there into his house and got me a nice free canoe. And you got a new bike for the summer? You know what? I was thinking about that. They have these new e-bikes. I don't know if you're familiar with the electric bikes, but I'm not sure how expensive they are. But if you wanted to do some long range biking, which that's another possibility too, you could actually, if you had good signal, you could stream that. But if you want, and I mean, pedal bikes are good, but pedal bikes, you got to be pedaling all the time. And if you had an electric bike that would give you some power, that would be easier, you could do a long trip somewhere. That would be kind of cool. 5K? You got an e-bike? You got an e-bike for 5K? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. So 5K really. So what's the brand name? Give me the brand name. I'll screenshot it. Oh my Lord. Oh yeah, Debbie. She must have a phone with some music on it, because she has some music always playing in the back of her stream. Yeah, 5K. Oh my Lord. Let me do. It's a score 60/80. So how long will your battery last on that? Did you get a spare battery? Did you get a spare battery at all? Top 10 e-bikes. Thank you, Cheesemod. I was just thinking about doing that. Top e-bike quick list: a Rad Power, a Turbo Vods, a Trek. Wow. Yeah. They are really nice. My nephew has one. And the only time I rode it was in the wintertime. He got it for Christmas, and we had about 4 inches of snow on the ground at the hunting cabin. I took it for a ride out in the field, and it was quite the experience because I wasn't used to it. I didn't fall, but I just about did. But I never rode one in the summertime, and that's the only time I ever rode one. It was just through the about 4 inches of snow around the field. and it was pretty cool. But I could see you'd have to really get used to it and be careful, because it's not the same as riding a pedal bike, of course. You can go all weekend. Okay, so so this is your second e-bike. So you got an upgrade. Well, that's pretty good. So where in Montana do you live? Like in Boise? Do you live like in a big city, or do you live in the country? I mean, so where do you ride it? Do you ride like back roads, or are there paved bike trails, or what exactly is the terrain that you're riding this bike on? Oh, you live in Bozeman? Okay. Yep, Bozeman, Montana. I think that sounds very familiar. I mean, I've definitely heard of Bozeman. That's a pretty good sized town, I believe. What's Bozeman famous for? Southwest Montana, back roads and game paths. Really? Take it through the woods on the game paths? Oh my Lord. That would be super cool. That's what I was thinking. Because we got so many, I got so many trails around here in the woods, like the trails that I hike on. But you're never going to ride your pedal bike back there because they're too steep, they're too hilly. But if you had an electric bike, you could get up those hills, and that would be cool. Like that hike that I hike around Davison Lake, that I stream that hike around Davison Lake. That would be a perfect bike stream, because I could ride my bike on all those trails, no problem. I might be able to even do that, Cheese Mod. Maybe I could do a bicycle stream. I could there's not that many hills back there. I might be able to do a bicycle stream. I could hook the phone to my bike, except it'd be jiggling. It probably wouldn't be a very good stream. Probably wouldn't be a very good stream. But, what can I say? Oh. So, Cheese Mod, did you want to play words today at all? It's northwest of Yellowstone. Yeah, definitely. The electric would give you more access and more. What's the word I want to use? It would give you, it's going to save your energy, so you're not pedaling all the time. You can go for longer rides, and get access to farther places deeper in the woods, because you got the electricity, and especially if it lasts the whole weekend, if the battery lasts the whole weekend, that's super nice, super cool. Super cool, super cool. You should be fine for, farther and higher. You should be fine for words. Okay. Well, I don't know what you guys want to do. It looks like our new viewers aren't here anymore. And I don't think they follow Chrissy, but I'm not shy. I will sit and hit a whisper. Please follow Chrissy. I am not shy. Oh, no. Yoga, that's what the whole idea is. Thank you for chatting. No, don't worry. Yoga, no. Thank you for chatting. I love talking to people, as you can tell. And I love listening to, I love the IRL streams because you can see other things. And I love talking to people because you can learn everything. The fact that you got this new bicycle that costs $5,000 and you're taking it out on the back roads and trails, the game trails. Here, we don't call them game trails here. Some people call them game trails, but we call them like runways, like the deer runways. And that's how Sugar Lady knows I like to talk. But that's how all the roads in Michigan. So here's the history of Michigan. Back when Michigan was unsettled by the white people, the Indians obviously lived here. And so how did the Indians, and this is all documented, I mean, this is Michigan history. The Indians traveled from place to place by following the game trails, by following the deer runways. Because the deer know the best way to get through the land, away from the water, on the hills. And so the Indians, and some of our roads are still named after, like Pontiac Trail, Chief Pontiac Trail. Pontiac Trail is named after an Indian. The Indians traveled on paths that were game trails, and then when the white men came, they started following the Indian paths, and then those turned into roads. So let me do an AI here. AI, Indian trails to roads. See what it says. I'll try to do it such a way, to roads in Michigan. See what it says. Indian trails to roads. Yes, that's a deep cut. You turn those trails into highways. Either way, Michigan's got some wild rides. Not gonna lie. Yep. Oh yes, that's very true. It's true. There's no question, because the early settlers actually had maps. The early settlers had maps, and their maps showed the Indian encampments, the Indian, I don't know what you want to call it, where the Indians lived, and stuff like that. And there were Indians in this. I mean, there's Indians all through Michigan, but there was like there's a lake here north of us called Lake Nipissing. We got a lot of Indian names, like Lake Nipissing, and the Chippewa. We got just a ton of Indian history in Michigan. Yep, paths of least resistance. I'm gonna hit AI Indian names for roads in Michigan. I know there's Pontiac Trail. There's a bunch of different ones. Let's see what it says. Well, there is. We have a few Indian names here too compared to other states. Yeah, Montana, I'm sure has. The Indians were everywhere. The Native Americans, and same within Canada. First Nation is what they call them in Canada. The First Nation people. And my friend who streams. What's coconut, or what's Barbie say? Yeah, a Chicky Bum Bum name. I don't know if you can look at this emote here, but this guy here, Dark Native. Dark Native is a streamer. I'll give him a shout out. He streams a lot of Indian stuff. Let me give him a shout out. That's his emote. So it's Dark NHV. Shout out Dark N8V. Dark Native. And what he does is he's from up in Canada, I think over in the Toronto area, and his streams are mostly just streams of a lot of Native American heritage singers and stuff, a lot of women, a lot of different cultural streams. You're right there. You can see what it says. So you can, if you want to give him a follow, you can give him a follow. And he has long streams too. He comes to Chrissy's streams every now and then, but he's busy, and it's hard to be everywhere all the time, as we all know. I think the lawn mowing is done. I think the lawn mowing is done here. Yeah, he's a great guy. Yep, he's a great guy, and basically he's playing like YouTube videos of different uh, singers, and some of them are actually streamers on Twitch. So if they happen to be a streamer on Twitch, he'll give their Twitch name, so you can watch their video, and then if you want to give them a follow, you can follow them too. And some of them are in his chat. I mean, he's got lots of followers. He's got over like I think he's got over 6,000 uh, a song list of like 6,000 songs on a song list. I mean, he's pretty amazing when it comes to his what he has for songs and stuff. Yes, yes. So what do you think, Cheese Mod? You want to play words before Chrissy gets tired or loses signal? Chrissy, I'm not sure how your signal is, but we can go play some words now if you want to. I think of course we have the NP, which is where NP. What's it say? It says, I've noticed you have an excellent Rolodex of streamers in your head. Oh yeah, yes. Well, somebody, what? Oh, and when I was at the Blue Water Bridge last week, and oh yeah, did Yoda. I was at the Blue Water Bridge last week, and I was interviewing these people that came by, and this guy came by. I think he was from Illinois. He had a. Did you see Cheeseman? You probably remember. I don't know if you were in EC's chat or mine, but he had a Toronto Blue Jays sweatshirt on, and he says, "I'm not a Toronto Blue Jays fan." Well, he is a Toronto Blue Jays fan. So I'm not from Canada, but my cousin or somebody gave me this sweatshirt, this sweater. It's a really nice sweater, very colorful. And so he's talking about the Blue Jays. And I asked him if can I interview him. I told him I was live streaming. He says sure. So I was interviewing him about stuff, and he says so. We started talking about music, and he told us that the Who, the band The Who, is having another tour. And he says, "Oh my Lord!" He says, "I shouldn't have told you. Now my ticket prices are going to go up because I think he said he was from Chicago, Illinois." And I think he said they were coming to Chicago, but I think he said that the Who's tour is going to open up in Florida. Yeah, let me see if there's anything about a new Who tour, a new Who tour information. Let's see what it says. Okay. Oh yeah, yep. Sugar Lady said she would go. Yeah, the new world tour info. Okay. Yeah. So he was saying that he shouldn't have said anything because now the ticket prices are going to go up. Because I said, well, I only got like 13 viewers, so I said, not a lot of people are going to hear about the Who. But I just told it again. ah. Get rid of that. Get rid of that phlegm in my throat. Oh yeah, so Cheeseman, if you want to, I don't know if you're ready, but we can definitely go and play words for a while, and thank you guys for being here. Yoga, I really appreciate your interaction in the chat. And thank you for telling us about your new e-bike. You're going to have to go live, Yoga. You're going to have to go live. You're going to have to do you're going to have to do the whole tour information. I'm better what's it say? The whole tour information. Sorry, Yoga, yeah, what did he call it? He called it the music, there was a name, there's a name he said for the oh my Lord, Sydney, you should take your yeah. I don't like taking medicine, Chrissy. It's just a little bit of phlegm. It's no big deal. I'm drinking my tomato juice, and maybe I'll take something, but I'm okay. So we're gonna go ahead and play some words, Chrissy, so we can play some words before you get some rest, and you get some rest too. And then I'm assuming you're gonna stream again your tomorrow, and then I will stream on my tomorrow, Friday too. Oh, and yo, yeah, thank you for the. I do not have good enough internet here. Yeah. Yes. Yes. No, I know how that goes. And yeah, and thank you guys for all being here. Later tomorrow from 1 p.m. What's that? Later tomorrow. Oh, Chrissy's going late. Chris, you're going live later. You're going live at 1 instead of noon. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, I'll set my alarm for 1 instead of midnight. No, that'll work good. That'll work okay. Okay. Cool. Well, thanks a lot, Yoga and Chrissy and Cheese Mod and Sugar Lenny and whoever's still here. Let me look, see who's here. My battery's getting kind of low too. Barbie, of course. Yeah, Sugar Lenny's here. Thank you, Sugar Lenny. And sports fans here. Okay, you guys, everybody's showing up at the end. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go play words for a while whenever Cheese Mod's ready. And thank you for being here. And thank you for hanging out. And take care of yourself. Thank you. Oh yeah, it'll be good. It'll be great. It'll be great. Okay, so you must be live. Hey, Cheese Mod. Okay. So let's go ahead and copy the raid call. And I will end my stream. And then I will be in your stream shortly. Do. No problem. Sugar Lenny, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Do your work. Do your work. If you can't play words because you're working, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. No problem. And thank you, Barbie, as always. Barbie livens up the chat. Are you going to join us on the raid, Barbie? Yes. Yes. I'll snorkel until you go live. So that I'll set my so if you go live before 1, you won't see me because I'm going to set my alarm for 1. Oh, So thank you guys for being here. And I don't see the raid, but I'm sure we're going to be going raid soon. We're going to be raiding soon. Happy Thursday, everyone. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Okay, there we got the raid. Okay, this is where we're raiding, you guys. We're raiding Penguin. So that's where we're raiding, right there. Thank you. See you later, Chrissy. See you, Sugar Lenny. See you, Yoga. Thanks, Cheese Mod. Thank you. Beautiful day in Michigan. Nice stream. A nice stream, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And let's play some words. Chrissy is so good at words. I'm a rhinestone cowboy. My nickname used to be John Denver, if you can believe that. I don't know if you know who John Denver is, but yeah, people call me Yeehaw. I'm a country boy. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm a rhinestone cowboy. Did we go? Oh my Lord, did we go? Oh, we're getting ready to go. Okay, we're getting ready to go. Peace out, Chrissy. I will see you at Penguin, and we'll play some words. I like Penguin's new emotes too. Okay. 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 So, we just rated Penguin.
Of course, everybody here's already following things.
So let's go ahead and end the stream. We'll show you Penguin here. Ah. So we're getting ready to end the stream. And there's Penguin. Right there.
Yeah, I forgot. I think we played last week.
So we're ending the stream, and we'll see you guys all later. Thanks a lot, Cheese. Thanks a lot, Cheese Mod and Chrissy.
We've got two types there.
In yoga.
Actually, change the camera.
Okay, really, and then.
I guess so you can actually see it.